Hi guys, Froggy the Gamer Frog is back. I'll be back, quack. And today, Froggy wanna show you his handheld collection for emulation part 2. So let's begin, quack. So we begin with the Powkiddy RGB 10 Max. Yes, it's a Powkiddy device. You can see it on the back. Powkiddy RGB 10 Max. It has a rubbery feeling. The device, you can see fingerprints really easy. Here are two. One moment, let's wait until it's sharp. Quack. So now it's sharp. It has two analog sticks like Nintendo Switch. It has a D-pad, which is not bad, but I think not the greatest, but it's good. It has 4 shoulder buttons, L1, L2, R1, R2. It has a Wi-Fi function. So let's turn the RGB 10 Max on. You can see it runs on emulation. Let's make it a little bit louder. So here we have screenshots. It can emulate MAME, Capcom 1, Capcom 2, Capcom 3, Final Burn Alpha, MSX, Quark, PC Engine, Nintendo 64, Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Hex, Super Nintendo, Super Famicom und Super Nintendo, Neo Geo, Neo Geo CD, Neo Geo Pocket, Neo Geo Pocket Color, Dreamcast, Game Gear, and Genesis, Sega Genesis, Sega Master System, and another Sega Genesis, Sega Naomi, Sony PlayStation, Sony PSP, but this runs not great, and Nintendo 64 is too a mixed bag. Nintendo DS. So guys, let's see what we will play. I think no Naomi now. I think we play a little bit Dreamcast, Quack. Let's test out Crazy Taxi 2. Quack. Dreamcast runs decent enough on this device. Not perfect maybe, but Nintendo 64 is a mixed bag. PlayStation 1 runs really good, really great, and all the other stuff, is of course no problem. One moment. I think I have to set the scaling. The aspect ratio is a little bit bad here. Let's choose this one, because I like to play old games in 4x3. Quack.
It's Crazy Taxi 2. It's party time, let's have some fun. Taxi
wrong button.
It's party time. Let's have some fun.
Let's choose 3 minutes.
You have 3 crazy minutes. Go ahead and pick a car and drive it.
Let's select Flash. Quack.
Johnny's up. Hey, it's time to make some
And you can see the audio struggles.
Here we go.
So you can already see Bean runs not perfectly. How do I accelerate? So
You better pick some more, or you're gonna run out of time.
you can see the PowerKit RGB 10 Max is not so powerful. Quack. Not powerful enough for Dreamcast or for N64. But some Nintendo 64 games runs good, you know. You can see the game is playable, but the audio is crackling a lot. So this was not a great showcase of the PowerKit RGB 10 Max. But I think this was enough. You know, a lot of games here runs pretty good. But Dreamcast, you must take in consideration. Dreamcast, PSP and Nintendo 64 is a mixed bag on this device. So this was the PowerKit RGB 10 Max. So let's go to shutdown system. Turn it off. Quack. So now it's off. So this was this one. So the next handheld I want to show you is the Anbernic RG350. It has a really great D-pad. Great, not perfect but good analog sticks. You know, it's an older Anbernic handheld. It has L1, L2, R1, R2, and it runs on Open Dingox. I have the newest firmware here, custom firmware here on this device. You can see it has a really smaller display, just a tiny display. But let's see how PlayStation 1 runs. Let's see how Gran Turismo runs. Let's make it a little bit louder. PlayStation on this device, some games runs good. Also, I think a lot of games runs good on this device, on PlayStation, and you know, Sega Mega Drive, Super Nintendo. I don't need to talk about it because, you know, it should run. If you have a handheld where Sega Mega Drive or Super Nintendo runs bad, then you know you have a bad handheld. So let's drive Gran Turismo. And you can see Gran Turismo on this old Unbernic RG device runs pretty perfect, I think. I can't see any frame drops. But my driving skills are really great. The reason why PlayStation runs so great might be the custom firmware, I don't know. Quark. But I think this was enough. Let's go to exit. How do I quit this emulator? I don't know now. I don't know what I should press, how to get out of the emulator. I don't remember it. Let's see what I can do. Here. Here I have to press this button and then I go to quit. So now it's... This was a little bit of a problem. So let's power off the device. Quack. So for an old device, it's not bad. So the next handheld I want to show you is another PowKitty device, just like the PowKitty RGB10 Max. But this is not really expensive. You can see it looks like a Game Boy Advance SP, but it's smaller. It's not a high premium feeling of the device. Cheap plastic a little bit, but it plays good. You can see here the D-pad plays good. A, B, X, Y buttons and select and start. And it has 4 shoulder buttons. So let's take a look at the PowKitty V90. This one has even a smaller screen. It's my handheld with this, my emulation handheld with the smallest screen. Quack. So it plays Game Boy, Game Advance, Famicom, Super Famicom, PlayStation, Mega Drive, Master System, Game Gear, Neo Geo Pocket, Wonderswan, PC Engine and Final Burn Alpha. I can tell you, PlayStation on this device here, on this cheap device, a lot of PlayStation games struggle. So I don't even want to show you PlayStation because it runs not great on many titles. Maybe on two-dimensional stuff will run, but a lot of games will not run so great. So let's choose Sonic 3. Let's make it a bit louder. Let's choose the Ice Cap Zone in Sonic 3. Quack. My favorite zone in Sonic 3. By the way, Sonic 3 is my favorite game. Anyway. Yes, the Power V90 is my cheapest emulation handheld, but I really like it. So guys, I think this was enough. Let's go to exit. And let's go to, if you want to shut the system off, don't just use the on and off switch. I highly recommend you to go to power off. And then you can turn it off. So, guys, this was my part 2 of my handheld collection for emulation. So, a part 3 will come soon. But for the moment, Froggy the Gamer Frog is out.